Okay, I'm not used to doing like cold recordings like this, but it's just been on my mind, and one of the reasons I started this, restarted my YouTube was to talk about things that were on my mind, things I want to kind of get off my chest, and as I'm trying to turn off the windshield wipers. It's been a crappy weekend. It's kind of been a rough week. Danny's daughter, Brooklyn, stole her grandmother's cell phone to call a strange boy off Xbox Live. So we took her cell phone, we took her ability to even get on the Xbox. Danny took it apart and stashed it away. And the very next day or the day after, she started cussing up a storm in the middle of the hallways in school, so she got detention today. And because of that, I decided not to bring down my own Xbox, because I was like, well, if she doesn't get to be on 360, and only be fair that I don't either, because I don't know, there's a reason behind that. I just can't think of what it was. Like how to put it into words, I guess. Anyway, I don't know, she seemed just very difficult today, Brooklyn. And Caitlin a little bit too. The other day she walked by the bedroom and we saw something on her face. We're like, Caitlin, come over here. She kept trying to hide it, get rid of whatever it was on her face. And whenever we brought her in, we asked her what it was, and she wouldn't reply, so I put her in the corner until she was able to remember or be able to tell us. Now, Caitlin's special. She's autistic, but she has the ability to communicate, because let me tell you, that girl knows how to talk until you ask her to say something or tell you something. So it took about maybe 5-10 minutes, and then she's like, okay, I remember. But she couldn't remember the word. She's like, and then she went to go show it was makeup. It was eyeliner, actually, that she put on her lips. But it was just like, she usually is not that difficult, at least telling me things like that. And I was just kind of like, that's kind of weird. Maybe something else is going on. And today I had to go pick up Josh because Chuck and Sue weren't going to be back in enough time. So I left the house to go pick them up, and like, hey, Caitlin, I miss you. She was just like, bye. Now, usually whenever I leave, she's like, you come back? Come back soon, miss you, that kind of stuff. And today she was just like, bye. I'm like, you're not going to miss me? She's like, nope. I'm like, and what happened the other day was last night. And worse things has happened. Like, she's gotten in trouble for worse things, and she's always managed to always say, love you, bye. See you soon. Come back soon. And the entire drive to go pick up Josh and come back, I was just thinking to myself, like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Why is Brooklyn acting that in such a way? Matter of fact, she even told me something. She kept asking her mom, hey, when can I get back on the Xbox? When can I get back on the Xbox? When can I get back on the Xbox? And I was like, oh, you know what? You asked her too many times. You're not getting back on the Xbox until you realize what you've done and everything else. Just go to your room. And, she stomped up to her room, slammed the door and all that stuff. And, I go in there, I'm like, all right, we need to have a talk. And you understand why we took away the Xbox, why we took away your phone for now a week. And she's like, just kind of like, just leave my room, go. I'm like, look, I don't want to give up. Like, I'm not going to give up on you. Because I wrote a post on Facebook about how hard it is for somebody like myself coming into a family dynamic in a relationship. The idea that I'm coming into a place that's I kind of have to do damage control. I have to worry about the damage that has already been caused by the last couple of guys, their own fathers who aren't around, and everything else like that. And that's when I decided to go in and talk to her, and I'm like, hey, it would help a lot more if you're able to open up, talk to me about what's really going on. She goes, I think I'll be better off dead if I wasn't alive. I'm like, that's not true. I'm glad I met you. Like, yeah, you're a challenge, a test, but it's something that I accept proudly. I chose you. Just like I chose your mom. And she just was quiet. I'm like, all right, you don't have to say anything. That's fine. But I just want you to know that I do love you. And I'm glad that you're around. But to have a kid say like, oh, I'd be better off if I wasn't around. It's like, that's profound. That's huge. That's big. And with Caitlin, when I left, for her to be like, bye, I'm not gonna miss you. And it's like, am I really always gone like that? Am I always just like, I'm here for a little bit, then I disappear? Because like, I don't live with Danny. I come on weekends and I do the best that I can with what I got. And it's just one of those things that makes me really think, like, am I really doing them any good? Am I really helping out how I want to help out, or how I should be helping out? Just something that's been on my mind. I think it's going to be on my mind for a while. Maybe it's just a bad week. Reminds me of a time that my dad, Chuck, was telling me that whenever he got with my mom, Sue, her daughter didn't care for Chuck at all. It's always like, I hate you. I'm going to make you and my mom break up. And, like, Sue's daughter was like, I want to say maybe 4, 5, 6. And, like, she said this all the time to Chuck. And Chuck's like, you know what? That's okay. I love you, too. You come around. Granted, possibly not in those words, but, like, he was always like, it's okay. I still love you. Now, Sue's daughter's she thinks the world of him most times. She's still a teenager now. I don't know. I'm just thinking that maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it was me that messed up everything back in the day, back whenever I actually had a family. That was mine. Maybe that was my fault too. Maybe I haven't learned anything over the past couple of years about what it really takes to be a good father figure, a good father, let alone a good husband, a good boyfriend, a good anything. Danny's always talking about how hard things are, and I know the things that I do and the things that I pick up, they're hard. They're not easy things. But nothing in life is easy. No one has ever told me anything in life was supposed to be easy. But I think the challenge is because the rewards are always tremendously better. I just don't want to mess up any more lives. I want to do more good than bad that I think that I've been associated with. I'm hoping that I can do better. I'm hoping that I'm not ruining these people's lives. These people's lives who I care so much about. And I just want to get that off my chest. Hopefully this thing picked up my voice. I don't know. It's a new mic. It's a new phone. So I need to get out of this parking lot before someone gets suspicious. Thank you guys for listening. If anybody listens, or even if it's just a future me going back, I hope that I was able to solve this problem, because right now, today, I'm not feeling so great. Good night.